Happy Tuesday, Geminis. This is Tana, and I appreciate you coming and watching my videos on my channel, and I hope that they're helpful for you. So, I'm just going to move something out. My husband keeps doing this stuff. Okay, much better. So, how is your Tuesday going? Well, we're going to go ahead, and my bear root is dying, so it's so sad that I'm going to have to get more. So, you can make a wish. Let's see if we can get a little bit more. There we go. Okay, so look at that, Gemini. So, cross watchers, make a wish. There we go. Look at how much smoke, though. Sometimes there's not a lot of smoke, and sometimes there's a lot of smoke. So, it usually means that there's something that really needs to be cleared for today. So, just let's take some deep breaths in. 3, and then clean the energy, clean our heart, clean our mind. So, 1, and let it out. Take a deep breath in and let it out. Last one, take a deep breath in. Just still smoking and let it out. So Geminis, this could be interesting to see what the cards say for you today. All right. So it was really interesting. When I'm doing cards, I always muscle test and ask which decks you want, and they wanted the Shaman deck. So our first card is Dancer of Friendship. Interesting. Hold on, the angels are talking to me. So Archangel Sandalphon is coming through, and they're saying that there is a friend that you have feelings for, and that you guys are kind of skirting around each other. So it's like when they reach out and they touch you, or they hug you goodbye and they hold you extra close, your mind goes in a spin like, are they doing that because they're interested in me? Are they doing that because they want more from me? And so you're in this really strange, place, and it's not a bad place, but it's just you don't know what to do. So it's almost like you're walking on eggshells. Because, like I said, so you're like, oh, this is so much fun that we're having this playtime. But in the same time, you're kind of like, what is happening between us? Is there something more between us? So very interesting. Let's see what this card says. So with this one, you having feelings for somebody and you knowing that, and you just kind of skirting around the issue and not really saying anything, that you get the Shaman of Sorrows card, because it does make you sad that you can't just reach out and take their hand or touch their face and say, I'm in love with you and love me back. And seriously, as adults, even, how many of us want to be able to say that to somebody? Love me back. Give me the kind of love that I will give you. Give me the attention that I will give to you. Let me show you how I can treat you compared to how other people treated you in the past. So because you're not saying anything, and there's that fear of, if you do say, I'm in love with you, that there's going to be a rejection. And I totally get that. So let's see. Wow. So you get Shaman of Foresight. So they are saying that you definitely have shaman-like energies. Just yesterday, after I did a reading for someone, she told me, Tommy, you are a shaman, even if you don't have the title. And that meant everything to me. So it's really interesting. It's like 2020, it's like it's broken open all of our eggs and looking at us in the very center. And so some of you, Geminis or cross watchers, just double checking my list, that basically you might be feeling some deeper intuition right now about him. Like, let's say, or her, that you think, oh, I should call them something will tell you you need to call them because they're having a bad day. And sure enough, they are. I had someone that I'm like that. I've had a couple of people. And as soon as this person would call, I know it was because they were having a bad day and they were fighting with their person. And it's like, look at me, you know? So your shaman intuitions are kind of opening for some of you. And that's an amazing thing. It can feel really scary at first. When I first started being channeled and having spirits around me, it was very scary at first, or very, not scary, unnerving. Oh, but look at this. So here you get this beautiful card saying that your shaman roots, that's what the word that they're having me say, shaman roots, is coming through. And there's another angel named Sandriel that's coming through, that's helping with this. He wants to be heard. That, you know, that you're starting to open up to those things, but they're also saying dancer of beginnings, because this is going to be a new life for you. Once you kind of open that door and you say, okay, so there are things in this world. I know, and my lighting is horrible. My husband just, every time I come in here, he's moving my lamp. Once you open that door and realize and admit that there are things out in the world that don't quite fit into what society says for most of the part, then your life can never be the same. Your life is going to be forever changed. And that's a wonderful thing. Ever since I've started on my journey, I have been happier for it. I've lost people because they don't understand me. People say I'm crazy and they don't want to be around me. And if they go away, then that's usually something that's for my betterment. And look at this, you get Dancer of Joy. So this is something to celebrate, that your shaman roots are coming through, that your time and your healing abilities are coming through, your abilities of sensing when there's a spirit in the room with you, good or bad. This is a time of celebration. This is something to be so proud of, that you've come so far, Geminis or cross watchers. And then one thing that the angels were telling me is all of us need to be working on healing ourselves and working on our ability to be healthier during this crisis. I just want to see something. Oh, much better. Thank you. The angels are like in my ear. They won't stop talking. It's like but bees being all around me, telling me all these things. But they wanted me to pull a chakra card for each zodiac. So they want you to be working on your chakras this week. So for Geminis, you get the sacral chakra. So this is one that's between your groin and your belly button. And I call it the sexual chakra, but it doesn't just have to do with sex. It also has to do with your creativity. So if you've been really feeling like, let's say that you're an artist and you've not been able to draw, like I know I have to be in the right frame of mind to draw, or it's not going to turn out and I'm going to throw it away anyway. I just need a drink here. Let me see what else they say about it. Let's see. Oh, they're saying even if you're a dancer or a singer and you just haven't been in the mood to sing lately, that by working on this chakra, it will help you break out of that shell. So the sacral chakra color is orange. And my favorite crystal to use, or you can even burn crystals. Oh my goodness, my brain is where the angels are talking to me a million miles a minute. It's hard to focus. Today I went to light a candle and they were like, you need a white one. So to me, white represents the crown chakra. So and that's the one that I'm supposed to be working on, is a Sagittarius. So if you burn an orange candle or eat orange foods and really try to break out of that shell, you'll be happy. But I'm telling you, this is a really great reading. It's so exciting to see that you're about to be on your journey, Geminis. You're starting to open that up. You're starting to be like, wow, I knew who that was going to be a phone call from before I even answered it. So your gifts are going to start opening for you. So one thing I would suggest to you is journal. So when I first started having things happen to me, I would journal them, and then that way that you don't feel as crazy and you have somewhere you can express what's happening to you. Now I kind of just tell everybody, hey, this happened to me today, and I don't really worry about if people think I'm crazy or if people are like, Tana, that could not possibly have happened. I don't listen to anyone else besides the angels, because I know how many times in my lifetime that they've come through for me. They've saved my life in different situations. They've kept me out of bad relationships or out of situations. And so um, I'm very excited for you. Happy journey. And journal your feelings, and it will make a lot more sense. I love you guys. Happy week, and I'll see you next week.